Well, hello and welcome back. It's Alvin Blocks here on TPS TV. We're here for another match, a friendly this time round between these two closely matched teams. But who's going to win though? Find out soon as we kick off the match. So the team captain's currently deciding on the length of the match, the ball, as well as the conditions of the pitch. I'm wondering what the weather conditions will be like. We've got some storms forecast. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt the match and provide a slippy surface for the players.
So we're underway. We have 90 minutes of pure drama about to unfold as we find out which team is going to prevail in this contest.
The ball is in the blue team's half. Couldn't keep it in, it's gone out for a goal kick. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action.
The ball switched out and that's a good pass.
And the ball is in the green team's half. It's a fantastic piece of goal, well saved from the goalkeeper. Well saved from the goalkeeper.
Let's have a look at the amount of accurate shots in the game, and we can see that the blue team are winning on terms of accurate shots, which means that they have been a little bit more clinical. Now of course this is just a stat and we all know that it's goals that win games, and if you don't take your chances, well, you get punished.
And we've got a substitution being made. The ball's gone out for a corner.
Well, that was just a terrible miss, and you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there.
The ball is passed out wide from the back, and the ball is in the green team's half.
And it's a goal!
And we've got a substitution being made, and the ball is in the blue team's half.
As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges which you can win for completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100, level 500.
Well saved from the goalkeeper.
Wow, sublime pass there. Well saved from the goalkeeper.
Just passing the ball around here, not too much action. And the ball is in the green team's half.
Wow, fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. Brilliant reflexes. The ball switched out and that's a good pass. Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And you can see that the blue side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that can be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would...
Fantastic piece of goalkeeping. Who would have thought he'd scored? And it's a throw. The ball is in the blue team's half.
Well, something to keep an eye on here is that the player has gone down with tiredness. He just needs to recharge that energy. Now let me remind you that if you are struggling with your energy levels and you want to get back into the game, you can purchase an... It's a goal!
And the ball is in the green team's half. Well, looking at the possession stats, it's just clear that the green team have been dominating, and unless the blue team start to change their style of play and start passing the ball around more, I can only see a win for the green team. Oh, what a goal! Don't forget, if you want your own goal song in the game, then you can buy the Game Pass, which allows you to put in a custom Roblox ID and have your song played around the stadium when you score. And as we come into the closing minutes of this match, the referee puts his board up and signifies that there will be a minimum of 4 minutes additional time in the match. And the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. And the ball is in the green team's half.
And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
And the ball is in the blue team's half, coming off the pitch. Oh, he's at the... Oh, fantastic goal. Ooh, I'm not too sure about this one. It's gone to a VAR review. Let's have a look at the replay. Well, it was definitely a close one, and the right decision there from the referee.
That was another good pass from the Blues.
And it's now the blue team on the ball. And the ball is in the green team's half. And it's a throw-in. The ball is in the blue team's half. And it's a throw-in.
Oh, what a pass.
Passing the ball around here, not too much action. Well, we've reached the half-time break here. The score is still even, it's a draw, and hopefully we get some more exciting football in the second half.
Wow, sublime pass there. And as As we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
The ball is in the blue team's half. Well, as we see the possession stats here, we can see that the blue team are leading here with a large majority, and I think if the green team don't start changing their style of play, it's not going to look good for them. I think the only winner here will be the blues, and that will be represented by goals.
Passed away to his blue teammate, and the ball here has been given away to the green team.
Ball's gone out for a throw. The ball is in the green team's half.
Well, let's get the opinion of some of the fans who've been watching this game. I'm here with Steve, a blue team supporter. Steve, what have you thought of the match so far?
Yeah, no, it's an absolutely fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it, and I really hope they do win tonight.
Well, it has been a brilliant performance. And what about you, Jerry? What have you thought of the game so far? Because I know you've travelled a long way to come and watch your team today.
I travelled all the way from Australia to watch my team today, and so far it's been absolutely worth it. We're putting in a fantastic performance. Keep it up, boys.
The ball's gone out of play for a throw-in. And it's a throw-in.
Let's have a look at the amount of accurate shots in the game, and we can see that the blue team are winning on terms of accurate shots, which means that they have been a little bit more clinical. Now, of course, this is just a stat, and we all know that it's goals that win games, and if you don't take your chances, well, you'll get punished.
And the ball is in the blue team's half. And the ball is in the green team's half.
Well, this is just comical defending. If we look at the replays here, you can see they've given all of the space in the world away to the opponents. They've let them do an absolute number on their defence, and it's an easy goal.
And
and it's gone out for a goal kick. Oh, a fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. Brilliant reflexes. Oh, and that pass has just gone wide. Oh, and that pass has just gone wide. Let me remind you that TPS has a variety of game passes which you can purchase to enhance your experience. For example, the Unlimited Stamina Game Pass, currently retailing 4,499 Robux, gives you an unlimited amount of stamina so you never get tired. That means you never have to recharge your stamina. Well saved from the goalkeeper. And it's a goal, a fantastic goal, and you will not see a goal like that every single game. That was quality, something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. The ball's gone out for a throw. And the ball is in the green team's half. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Just passing the ball around here, not too much action. And the ball is in the blue team's half. The ball goes out for a goal kick. And it's a goal for blue team. Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night. And it's a goal. Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night.
Don't forget, if you want your own goal song in the fantastic piece of goalkeeping, you would have thought he'd scored. And the ball is in the blue team's half. The ball's gone out of play for a throw-in.
And goes out of play.
The ball goes out for a goal kick. And it's a goal to the green side. And the ball's gone out for a throw. And it's now the blue team on the ball. Fantastic save there from the keeper. And it's a corner. Oh, fantastic goal. And the ball is in the blue team's half. The ball switched out, and that's a good pass. And it's a throw.
Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team showing some quality on the pitch.